welcome back to the Desert Wine Guy. So today I got something a little different. Okay, today we're going to do a box opening of Naked Wines. Now this is a box of 6 different wines that I paid for with my own money. Okay, so well, they're not going to be actual reviews of the wines. What I'm going to tell you about some of the wines is information I got from last vintage. Okay, and on at least four of the wines, I got them all last vintage as well, and I absolutely fell in love with them. One of the wines last vintage I rated 97 points on. Okay, so due to the price, which is 45 bucks, I only got one bottle. Okay, if this wine also hits that 97 point or anywhere near even close to that, I will be going out and buying 2 more bottles of the wine. Now, the last vintage, the 2020 vintage, I've got 3 bottles of that wine in here. And that particular wine I'm talking about is the Matt Parrish Reserve Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon. For those of you who are not familiar with Mr. Matt Parrish, okay, this guy has worked for Stag's Leap and so many other prestigious Napa Valley wineries. It is not even funny. He's been in charge of production of some of these wineries. He's been like a major player in major wineries for a lot of years, okay? So he comes to work for Naked Wines and he starts selling wine that's above their average price, like 25 bucks, okay? And I tried it, and I tried some of his wines and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So anyway, this particular wine, like I said, sold for 45 bucks. I also got another wine from him. It's the 2021 Matt Parrish Petaluma Gap Chardonnay. This wine sold for $22 and I got 2 bottles of this wine, okay? Because I got last vintage and I absolutely fell in love with the wine, okay? Guys, I'm not easy on my wines when I review them, okay? So, especially Chardonnay, okay? I don't like the vanilla, okay? I stay away from that vanilla. I stay away from all that overly fruity, simple Chardonnays, okay? I gotta have some minerality. I want to taste some soil in that wine. I want to be able to at least make an educated guess as to where those grapes were grown. I want to taste the soil in the wine, okay? I want to taste the characteristics of that soil in the wines, okay? I hope you guys are like that as well. The other wines I got is the Nova Cadastre Finger Lakes Reserve Dry Riesling, the 2021 vintage. Again, I got the 2020 vintage in here, 2 bottles of that, $17.99 a bottle. Guys, again, I'm not easy on my Rieslings. If they're just simple Rieslings, you know, I'll go for Chateau Ste. Michelle, which I really do enjoy. Again, preferably, I want to taste some stone in my Riesling. I want to be able to distinguish where those grapes are from. I want to taste some minerality in my Riesling. A little bit of sweetness is okay, a little bit, but my little bit is just that, a little bit. Another one I got was the McCaud Columbia Valley Riesling. This is the husband and wife team that are making this Riesling. It's a 2021 vintage. I have a couple of 2020 vintages in here, and I really enjoy the wine. This particular Riesling for me is on the cutting edge of where the sweetness in it is just, it's right there, okay? Anything more, and forget it. But I thought it was a really good Riesling, and I have trouble finding Rieslings. So, went ahead and got another bottle of that. That was $12.99, okay? So, let's go ahead and open this box up here. By the way, shipping for 6 bottles of wine through Naked Wines is $9.99, okay? So $10 to ship 6 bottles of wine. I don't think you're going to be able to beat that, okay? And it comes shipped just as nicely as if it came from the winery. They don't skimp on their packaging or anything like that. So unless this box was really dropped from a decent height, all your wines are going to show up and you'll be able to drink them, okay? So let me go ahead and open this box up here. And see what we got. Now, one thing about Naked Wines, as opposed to some other online websites, wine websites, they don't give you all the fancy brochures on them. Okay, they don't give you the specs on the wine. Most of the time, you're going to have to get on their website. You can actually talk to or contact with the winemaker themselves, and yes, they do answer you, and ask them specific questions, and they will get back with you. 99% of the time, at least, they will get back with you. Okay, so it's just basically a shipping list of the quantity I got and the wines that I got, and that's pretty much it. Advertisements, okay. Not too keen on this. I don't pay for a company to advertise other companies to me, but whatever, right? Okay, so again, this is what it's packed in. This is the top that goes over your bottles. Same thing as you'll get anywhere else. What do we got here? So here we got the Snow Shell Riesling, okay? The Snow Shell. This one is from the Finger Lakes. So again, this is the Nova Cadamtre. Cadamtre? Yeah, Cadamtre. And this is like an absolutely phenomenal Riesling, guys. If you love a dry Riesling with minerality and stone to it, stone notes to it, you're gonna love this wine. It's amazing. Again, you got another inner packing here for the wines, so the bottles don't bang together or anything like that. This is the Macaud Columbia Valley Riesling 2021. This is another one that's a pretty decent Riesling. Like I said, I'm not easy on my Rieslings, guys. You know what I like about Naked Wines too? I like the fact that, and this may come across a little silly to some of you guys, but I'm a serious label kind of guy, okay? Okay, I guess if you're gonna go for a pool wine and you got some goofy labels, okay, whatever. But when I pull out a bottle of wine, I want to be convinced at least that that winemaker is taking the product inside seriously. He's got to take his wine seriously. Because if he's not taking his wine seriously, then it kind of makes me think maybe I shouldn't take the wine seriously. And I'm kind of a serious wine person. Like I can't do wines that are repackaged jug wines, if you know what I mean. I'm sure there's a lot of names out there you guys can throw out there, and yeah, you got it. So here we go with the Matt Parrish, okay? This is the Matt Parrish Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon 2021. Anything Matt Parrish puts out is amazing. And if you get on Naked Wines, and I do suggest you get on there, I do suggest you pick up anything from Matt Parrish, okay? I'm not a rosé person, but I reviewed his rosé and I fell in love with his rosé, okay? Rosé normally is not, it's just not for me. I'm not that kind of wine drinker, but everything the man puts out is top notch. Again, Matt Parrish Chardonnay here, okay? This one again was $21.99 and worth every penny, guys. I'm telling you, worth every penny. So I have another bottle of this one in the box, and there it is. Okay. So what's the deal with Naked Wines? Here's the Snow Shell again. So what's the deal with Naked Wines? So you sign up with them, and you can put in like $40 to them. You can put in whatever you want each month. Minimum is $40, and it goes towards new winemakers. Now these new winemakers have been in the wine industry. They just haven't been making wine that they've been selling to the public, okay, most of the time. But I'd have to say I've been with them for about 4 years, and I'd have to say about probably 93% of the wine I got from them has been really, really nice. A lot of, I actually reviewed a lot of other wine clubs, and my opinion at least, is that they sent me repackaged wines that they got from Jug Wines, and they put them in smaller bottles with a fancy label, and now all of a sudden the wine's worth a lot more money. If you've been drinking wine long enough, you can spot those types of wines, and I don't really like that, okay? There was one in particular, I won't mention it, but if you Google my wine blog, desertwineguide.blogspot.com, not only will you see my review of the 2020 Matt Parrish Reserve Napa Valley Cabernet. But you'll see my review of the wine clubs, okay? Some of them sent me wine and the leaflets with the specs on them didn't match the wines that they sent me, okay? When I got back with their customer service, I got really stupid excuses. And this was like on a whole case of wine. This wasn't like a mistake on one wine, okay? I went ahead and reviewed those wines, and I didn't think they were anything special at all. To me, they again appeared to be repackaged jug wines in smaller bottles and with a crazy price put on, okay? So that's the deal with that. Naked Wines is based out of the UK. It's owned by a company called Majestic Wines. And I really, really want to, again, guys, I paid for all this myself, okay? I actually belong to the club. So my suggestion to you is, if you're thinking about a wine club, if you're not going to specifically go to a winery that you love and sign up with their wine club, try Naked Wines. You can cancel it at any time, okay? There's been a couple of bottles I've received from them. I've immediately emailed them and say, hey, look, guys, the wine was not good. They immediately turn around and credit my account. No questions asked, no hassle, okay? So you don't have to worry about packaging. You don't have to worry about quality of wine. You definitely don't have to worry about price. You can get Rieslings on there for $12, $13. You can get some red blends for around the same price. I definitely highly recommend you try Naked Wines. If you don't like it, you can cancel them. Okay, I've known some people that have sent me emails and stuff, and said they just canceled just to see how the company proceeded with it, and they would just cancel it immediately. No issues, no problems. Then they went ahead and re-signed back up with them because they wanted to belong to a good company. So that's about it, guys. I'm really highly debating if I'm going to have the Matt Parrish tonight or the Snow Show Riesling. These are questions I need answered. So, Miss Desert Wine Girl, catch you guys later. Thanks for checking out the Desert Wine Guy. I'll speak to you guys later.